really empty to empty the water that you have in there. All right, welcome back, Squareheads. Today, hot tub maintenance. So the first thing we need to do is drain out the old water and put in the new. So if you can remember in the past videos, we got the FreeFlow spa. This is the basic model. And so step one, get rid of the old water. Easy to do. All you need to do is take your water hose, hook it to the discharge nozzle, and flip the switch. This will start the draining process. Now what we gotta do is wait. So after about 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, we went from full capacity to that little bit right there. So now what I'm gonna do is get a cup, bail out that extra water, and then we'll be ready to put in fresh water. All right, so we got almost all of it out there. It's just skim, and I'm not going to try to worry about getting skim water out, okay? In the big scheme of things, that's not going to be a big deal. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to try to get the filter out. That's the screener. The filter sits right here, and it should just turn, so you kind of hope that can kind of come in, so you can see what the filter looks like. And all we got to do is supposedly just turn this thing, and it just turns. Very simple. You just and then there's the filter. A little dirty there, not bad. We'll wash that out. We'll unhook from the hot tub. Remember, we'll turn this back to where it was, turn it off, so as we put the water back in, it just doesn't come right back out. So let's change the hoses around and get this part going. All right, so I just got finished washing out the filter. I put it back in. Put it back in just the way you take it out. So you just put it back in. I put the the floating screener back into it also. To fill it back up, I put the water hose into the intake, so the water would fill in the jet ports and everything, the intake of the water coming in. This will help keep air pockets from forming and your system, your pump actually getting airlocked. And if it overflows like you see there, that's fine, because I'll show you how much water is actually coming out of this. It's just pouring out of it, and only a little bit's overflowing. So the majority of it is coming through here, and I can see it, and you can probably see it here flowing out. And one good thing about that was, as it was doing that, I could hear air getting out of the line, and that's exactly what you want. You want air out of the line. So this is going to take a while for it to fill back up. I'll bring it in as the process happens, and before we know it, we'll get this thing kicked on, and we'll be jacuzziing again. Hang in there. All right, I just got everything plugged back in. Hot tub's about totally full. Perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna load it up with some chlorine and everything. I'm going to recharge my Froggies. I don't know if y'all have seen this before, the Froggies device floating for spas. It's excellent. I highly suggest that. And just like that, you're ready to go. I'm going to add in some extra chemicals to kind of give it a boost since we just filled it up. I'll test it for heavy metal, stuff like that. Straighten all that out. I hope you enjoyed it. Later.